on this week's episode. It's not Cheech and Chong. It actually works.
It worked really good. That was third gear, baby. Third gear.
Welcome back to Australia's favourite Magna project. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm stuck underneath the Magna again. Well, if you missed it, the last episode up here, smash that button, check it out. It's pretty entertaining. I explained all the things wrong with doing a rear-wheel drive conversion on your Magna, and now we're going to go through piece by piece, fix every single thing up so this thing actually works like a rear-wheel drive street car. Trans have been removed from the Magna. Some may say this is pretty disappointing, and I'm not going to lie, it does hurt after doing only half a kilometre and the trans is already broken. So we're not going to delve into the negative, we're only going to be positive about this. It's going to be great. So I'm going to drag over the new contestant and we'll get rid of this old junk. All right, and then we have it. There is our brand new Pajero gearbox. So we've just gone through, this is an M31 V5 or something or other. They think this is really strong. In conversation with Reese and all the boys from WA, I'm sure they're watching. Leave a comment down below if you are, but I appreciate all of their help and helping me to source this monstrosity of a gearbox that I now need a new tail shaft for, a new cross member for, but they assure me it will not break. So the thought process behind this is the gear set so much stronger. I should just do the work now because I've already killed that one. Rather than just put another one in it, I should probably just go the extra mile now and then I'll never have to worry about it again. So famous last words, clip this when it inevitably breaks. However, we're going to do the effort right now to put this in the car with the new trans, cross member, new tail shaft. Bardo's already gone through, once again, Bardo with the goods come through, welded up this transfer case. I'll get some B-roll here of him welding it up. This project could not have been possible without Bart and his efforts in welding all this up, so I want to say a huge shout out to him for making this project happen. I can't AC weld to save my life. Bardo stepped up and wanted to help out, so he's a friend of the channel. Massive thank you to him. Once again, couldn't be possible without him. So without further ado, let's pull this gearbox off, let's put the new one on, and hopefully we don't break this one. Get wrecked. That sucked. All right, we're just installing our brand new clutch, fresh off eBay, fresh blue steel, nothing but the best for this build, and I know what you're thinking. That flywheel is atrocious. Well, as you can see, this pressure plate was shipped with rust. So, as far as I'm concerned, the surfaces are already been mated. So we're just gonna slip this together. This goes on there. And Bob's your uncle. We've got a brand new clutch kit in the Magna. Lovely. All right, so as you can see, the size differences between the two are quite staggering. Unfortunately, we don't know if this is going to fit in the Magna. However, the only one way to definitively tell would be to measure it. Now I can't find my tape measure. So I guess we're just gonna have to put it in and see what happens. It's not like we have an alternative. It's not like I have a backup plan or anything else. We're just gonna have to wait and see if this fits in the Magna. So we're gonna come back tomorrow, gonna put it in, and I mean, if it doesn't fit, what are our options? It just has to fit, so It's just gonna go in. So it's the next day, gone home, had a good hard think about it, and I've just come to the bright conclusion, it's gonna fit. Confidence is the key here, fake it till you make it. So I've got the engine crane all ready, we'll sling it in, and we'll just jack it up, and if it doesn't fit, well, let's not be all negative, it's definitely gonna fit. So we'll turn this engine around now, we'll put it in the car, and I'm not even gonna cross my fingers, because definitely, it'll just work. There's no way I've just built a tunnel and then immediately need to go back and build another new tunnel, and I haven't even driven around the block yet. That'd be silly. All right, as you would have seen in those last few clips there with the ratchet strap, not very safe to stand underneath a gearbox. However, now I can safely stand under it because I've made some mounts. Although I did weld them myself, I didn't use Bubba's expert help. So who knows how strong they really are, but I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit, and I think it's okay. Unfortunately, the gearbox does sit really low, so how far this actually comes down is just so much bigger than the old one. Couldn't really fit it in. So if I had to go any higher, I would have had to cut the fuel tank out of the car, and I wasn't really prepared to do that. So it's not gonna be a slamner, but the good news is it is a radner. So right now, all we need to do is pull the motor and trans back out again, seam up the tunnel, and then it's good to go in again for the last time. I've got a brand new drive shaft. We've got some steering solutions underway. So hopefully by the end of this video, the car should be mobile again. All right, attempt number 3 at the tunnel, and I think we've got it this time. So with a little bit of movie magic, I've just cut the whole afternoon away while I'm cutting and grinding, and you guys get to see only like 10 seconds of it, but it's all done, I think. So it looks terrible. Please don't judge me for my work. I'm a mechanic, not a fabricator. However, I am pretty good at smearing sealant. A little bit of dish soap for those out there at home that struggle with it. Mwah. Chef's kiss. So now we'll go through, put a little bit of white rattle can on this, we'll hide that up, and then we'll put the gearbox back in. So after this, all we need is the gearbox and the engine back in, tail shaft back in, and then I think we're gonna do a skid.
Wow, you have been busy. Oh, you have a nice new shaft. Thank compliments of CJ Drivelines. Beautiful. What was the measurement? 1320. Hey. So, recap, Jory's been quite busy. I've been away. I've been had my prostate checked on a daily. Got new tail shaft. He's done all the exhaust, motors going. We're still going to play with the steering. That's next on the to-do list. He's got the gearbox working now. I'm pretty keen to do a skid. What are the chances of doing a skid?
Pretty high.
Pretty high? Are you high?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I wouldn't mind doing a skid in it, like skid marks, like my undies. What gear would we go? Third. You always go third. All right, well, he's been very busy. There's a couple little more things we need to do, but we'll tighten the tail shaft, get it on the ground, and we'll go third. Merry Christmas, everyone. Guess what? It's ready for its first
Skid, hopefully, if Bubba doesn't break it immediately, which, if you guys know Bubba, it's not looking good.
But if it works, it'll be amazing. So what is this? Quickly, all-wheel drive, gone to?
Rear-wheel drive, so 3.5 litre using a Pajero gearbox. So it's been quite a journey. If you guys think back to the start, we got that terrible red Pajero covered in moss. It was a whole thing, and we didn't even end up using the gearbox. So we got that other gearbox.
I got crabs from that, by the way.
You had crabs to start with.
Okay, got it.
So it's been quite a journey. We've run on the tunnel 3 times. It's been a whole thing. We still don't quite have steering, but I think we'll give you guys a present right now if Bubba doesn't break the car.
Merry Christmas, my love. Let's see what she can do. I'll take my safety boots off. All right. Do you reckon it'll even start? All right. actually works! Oh my God, I think I'm pregnant.
Let's get some beer.
Oh God, oh daddy. Congratulations, mate. Now to get her on the track.
One more thing while I've got you. Bubba forgot the most important part. A, third gear, and B, tell your mum to subscribe. I know she's been watching, and we'll catch you on a future episode. That'll probably do it for this episode.